Hi guys, well, welcome back. I do want to say excuse that I'm in the same clothes. I am actually filming this the same day as I filmed the last video. I have to start this reading vlog today, so it is currently Wednesday, January 3rd. It is 4:17. We're going to be doing a reading vlog, so I'm super excited. This is my first one, so hopefully all goes well. But anyway, so today's reading vlog is going to be reading my favorite booktubers' favorite reads. So I only have 2 people picked out for this video. We might end up doing this again later on this year, but I'm only going to do 2 in this video because I'm afraid I won't read more than that. But we'll see. Anyway, so the first person's book we're going to pick is none other than Miss Destiny Sidwell. So, the book we're going to read for her favorite book is Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. I have actually already started this. I'm on chapter 8. Hopefully I can finish this in the amount of time I have. But anyways, I'm not going to ramble. We're just going to get on with it. And I hope you guys enjoy. So I'm going to go read for a little bit and then I'll come back with updates. I do have to leave at 5:30 to go somewhere, but when I get back I will continue reading, so I'll keep vlogging. But hopefully I do finish this because this video is not coming out until January 15th. So I have from today till the 15th, 12 days to read 2 books. So I'll give myself 6 days to read this and 6 days to read the other one. Well, I really don't have 12 because this video has to come out, so I have 11 days to finish these books, but this is definitely going to be the longer one. But anyway, enough rambling. I'm going to go and read. Okay, hi guys, ignore the bad lighting, it's getting dark in here, but I am currently on page 118, which is in the middle of chapter 10, I think. So again, I didn't get very far with like 2 chapters. I'm not a fast reader, but it is currently 5:20 and I have to leave in 10 minutes, so I'm gonna finish getting ready. But I hate stopping in the middle of chapters, but I don't have time to finish this chapter. But I will continue reading when I come back home, so I will see you guys when I come back. But to give a little bit of an update, I am still really enjoying this book. It's not as big of an update because I haven't read as many chapters. Had I had started from the beginning of this book during this video, I probably would have had a better update, but I like started where I left off, which was like chapter 8, so I will hopefully be able to give you better updates when I get like halfway or something like that. But still really enjoying this, still loving this, still worth the hype so far. Could take a turn but I'm loving it. And yeah, so I will see you guys when I get back in a little bit. Hi guys, I am back. I'm using this microphone since I'm a little bit further away from the camera so that you guys can hear me better. But I'm back. I had dinner and everything, so we're going to keep reading for this reading vlog. Still going to be reading Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. So yeah. I don't have any other updates, so I'm just gonna sit here and read. Sorry if you can't, if you hear the fan in the background. It is so hot in my room, so it has to be on. And then I also have friends playing in the background, so that is the little setup for right now. So let's read. I'm here for an update on my reading. I am on chapter 16, page 150. I put it in my Goodreads, and that's about 24% of the way through, so getting there slowly but surely. I am really enjoying this book so far. I suck at explaining what things are about. The only thing that is like struggling for me is that like we're 150 pages in, and I know this book is so long, so they have to drag out something, and the main characters obviously aren't together yet. Kind of like a slow burnish type thing. You get both their point of views. I love being able to get both point of views. So yeah, but that's like the only thing that I'm like struggling with. Yeah, that is the only thing that I have to say. Other than that, I'm really enjoying it, and I can't wait to continue reading. It is currently 10:40, and I don't know if I'm gonna keep reading or if I'm gonna edit my video that needs to go out before this one. I really need to edit that, and I have things to do tomorrow, which is Thursday, January 4th. So I have something to do, and I won't be home till later. Come back on when I start reading this, or I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, sorry I had not updated in a couple days. I actually didn't update at all yesterday. I had a long day yesterday. I had things to do, and I just didn't film. I did read though, and I've been reading this morning. So I am on chapter 20 on page 206. So I have 100 pages left before I am halfway through the book, and I'm so excited that I'm going to be halfway through the book. I plan on getting halfway through by tonight, and maybe even further than that. So yeah, I just want to give a little update. Sorry for the fan in the background. I have to have it on. It's kind of hot in here, so yeah. And yes, I'm wearing a hoodie, and I'm saying I'm hot, but anyway, I just wanted to give a quick little update. I am still enjoying this book. I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would. I still can't give much of an update because I don't know how to explain things without giving anything away. Again, it's still kind of slow, but yeah, I feel like once I'm halfway through, I might be able to give a better update. It's just hard because I didn't start from the beginning of the book with this video, but if I had started at the beginning, I would have definitely been able to explain things better, and give better updates. But I'm gonna try to give better updates halfway through. It's still going slow, but it's okay. Still really enjoying it so far. So I didn't explain what this book is about. I'm sure everybody knows what the book is about. But it is about Johnny and Shannon, and they both go to Tillman College. Shannon has been through a lot of stuff in her life, and Johnny plays rugby for their school. What else? Johnny also has a hidden injury, which you find out in the beginning of the book. It says this on the back of the book, so I'm not like, it's not a spoiler, but Shannon starts at another school in the beginning of the book, but she continues to get bullied and all that stuff by people at that school, so she transfers to Tillman school, where she meets Johnny in an unexpected way of meeting. You will figure that out when you read the book. But yeah, like I said, they both go to school together. They're both going through life struggles, and he plays for the rugby team. So yeah, that's really all I can say about the book. I don't know why I didn't tell you guys that in the beginning of this video. But anyway, sorry about that. But I'm sure everybody knows what this book is about anyways. So yeah, I'm really excited to see where their chemistry goes with this book. Haven't gotten much. I don't even know if I would say they're friends this far into the book, but yeah, you get both their point of views, which I adore because it really helps. I really wish that all books would have both point of views, but can't get everything. But yeah, that is my update. I'm gonna continue reading, and yeah, I will come back after a little bit of reading. guys, I haven't talked to you guys in a couple of days. I'm so sorry about that, but I've just been continuing reading for this reading vlog. So, still reading Binding 13. It is currently January 8th. It's 11:30. But yeah, I'm hoping to finish this by tomorrow or even by today. I have this much left. I'm on chapter 45, page 405, and that's a little less than 200 pages left. So I'm really hoping to knock this out. I'm not really sure like what I'm sitting at for a rating. I think I'm sitting at like a 4 to a 4.5 stars, but we'll have to see, because a lot of stuff has happened, but not like a significant amount, I guess you can say. I don't really know. But an update for you guys, a little bit of an update. I'm still really enjoying this. I love the banter. I love Johnny and Shannon to death. So I'm really enjoying this. Like I said, I love the banter and all of that. So Chloe Walsh nailed the head on that. But again, like I've said many times, I'm horrible at giving reading updates because I don't know like what to say to not spoil it for you guys. So that is my only issue, and I really don't know what else to say, because like I've said, it's definitely, anything I say at this point is probably a spoiler. So I definitely don't want to give you guys that. But yeah, I also do want to apologize that the other day I didn't like give you a synopsis at the beginning of the video. I gave it like a couple days in. I'm new to this, so we'll have to see if this reading vlog even is good. But like I said, I'm new to this. This is my first reading vlog, but hopefully they get better. I hope that it's not like been boring you to death. But yeah, again, like I said, I'm loving the banter. I'm loving all of the characters. I can't wait to get other people's stories. So this one and Keeping 13 are about Johnny and Shannon, which I love. And then the next ones are about Joey and Aoife. I think that's how you say your name. And that is Shannon's brother. And I'm really excited to like see more of that story as well and see like their relationship. So yeah, and then that's the next two books that are about Joey and Aoife. And then Taming 7 comes out this year, and that's about Claire and Gypsy, and I'm so excited for that story. I don't know why, but I think like between Johnny and Shannon and Claire and Gypsy, I'm going to really enjoy those books the most, I feel like, because I also want to get more of Gypsy. You get him in this one, and I'm assuming you probably get him in the other one because he's Johnny's best friend and Claire is Shannon's best friend. But I really want to get more of their story. And yeah, I just want to see Gypsy as a person. Like, I've loved him in this book so far. Like, he's just so, like, I just love Gypsy in this. So I really want to get to his story. You get him like when he's like talking to Johnny or when he's talking to Shannon or whatever, but you obviously don't get like much of him. So I'm really excited to like see him in his books and all that. You do also get like some Joey and Aoife content in here as well, like not like it's just when they're like talking to Johnny or Shannon or whatever. But I also really want to get more of their story in the next two books. Well, after this is Keeping 13, which is again Johnny and Shannon, but the books after that are about Joey and Aoife, and like I've said, I want to get more of their content as well. So I just want to get a little bit of everybody, and I'm excited. So I don't know when Taming 7 comes out, but I really want to read these so that I can read that when it comes out. But that means I would have to read, so this will be done this month, so that means I'd have to read Keeping 13, Saving and Redeeming 6, and then Taming 7 comes out. But let me see when it comes out, because if it comes out later in the year, that's perfect. That gives me plenty of time to read the rest of the book so that I can get Claire and Gypsy's book. So let's go and see when Taming 7 comes out, and then we will keep reading. I really might honestly finish it today if I'm lucky. I actually ended up buying the book on my Kindle because I didn't feel like reading one day in my bed. I just didn't feel like having the light on or anything. I just wanted to lay down. So I bought it on my Kindle so that I could lay down, and that's actually what I've been reading it on, is my Kindle. I read it on my Kindle last night except for one chapter because my Kindle told me that it was going to take me an hour to read, because obviously, you know, like the Kindle pages are a lot bigger. Like the words are a lot bigger on the page, so the amount of pages gets longer, and it was like over 50 pages of one chapter on the Kindle, and it was like 20 something pages in the book, so I read it in the book. Simon comes out April 16th, so that gives me this month, so it gives me quite a while. The only thing is that the books are thick, so I mean I could possibly, because it just depends, because I have reading vlogs coming out, so it depends on like if it would fit in the reading vlog. I know my next month's reading vlog it would fit into, but it wouldn't fit into like a reading vlog for March. But that doesn't mean that I can't read it, because I have to have 4 books read a month, so that doesn't mean that I won't be able to read them all in that time. But maybe I'll get through like majority of them to have majority of them done by the time it comes out. But I have absolutely enjoyed these stories. I really want to see like how this book ends. Right now I'm sitting at like a 4.5 stars. Like, I've loved this story. I've loved reading about Johnny and Shannon and all that stuff. Just not a lot has like really happened, so unless like the end of the book picks up, this is sitting at like a 4.5 stars. It is still so good, and I so recommend the book. But like I said, I think this is just a setup of their story, and I feel like Keeping 13 is going to have a lot more in it, so it has more potential of being a 5-star read. But like I said, that I could be wrong. This could end up being a 5-star read for me. But I am getting like, I have absolutely loved it. I have not been able to stop thinking about it. All I want to do is pick up my Kindle or the book and read, so that is a good sign. But like I've said, it's very slow burn of a book, and not a lot has happened, like I've said, between them as a whole. Like, a lot of stuff has happened, but for them it has not happened. So yeah, that is all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to spoil anything. But we're just gonna go and read. I'm actually gonna read on my Kindle because I don't feel like holding the book right now. So yeah, we're gonna go read on my Kindle. It says that I'm 67% of the way through the book. So we're gonna go and read, and hopefully we finish this today or tomorrow. And we can start our next read. Go and read a little bit, and I will come back whenever it's up. to you guys in a couple of days, but I tried filming this part of the video yesterday and I just didn't like it, so I'm deleting that and starting over with this part of the video. But yesterday I finished Finding 13 by Chloe Walsh. Immediately changed my rating. So when I was talking to you guys, I said this is probably like a 4.5 stars, and the ending really did it for me. Like, the whole book did it. I loved the entire thing, but the ending really did it for me, and I ended up giving this a 5 stars. I went to read the second book so badly because this ended off on a cliffhanger, but I have to wait until I read the second book for this video because it's not like I can't add that book into this video. So yeah, but when I'm done filming this video, I will definitely be reading the second book, and that'll be done this month. So I'm so excited. I love Johnny and Shannon so much, like so much. I literally love Johnny and Shannon. Their banter is amazing. How he treats her is unmatched. Like, how Johnny treats her is unmatched. So much happened. Like, after I filmed a little bit, like after I stopped filming and I just read on my own or whatever, so much happened, and I was just like, I couldn't put it down. I literally sat here and read the last 200 pages. It was so good, and I love them, and I can't wait to read the second book because this left off on such a cliffhanger and it's driving me nuts. But I have to read the second book for this video, so that'll definitely be done and read by the end of this month. But I am so in love with this. The ending definitely did help with the rating. I loved the entire book. Like, don't get me wrong, I loved everything about it. The ending definitely did help with the rating. So like I said, this is a 5 stars. I absolutely freaking love this book, and I would definitely recommend it. So thank you, Des, for inspiring me to read this. So the next book we are going to be reading is one of Sarah Caroli's favorite reads. And yeah, I'm also really excited to read it. So I already took the dust jacket off because I'm on chapter 3. I started reading it a little bit last night. But it is Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. Yeah, so I'm really excited to read this. I'm also actually reading it on my Kindle because I just don't like holding hardbacks. I don't have a review right now because I'm only on chapter 3 of this book, so I really don't have like much to say about it. I'm really nervous that I'm not gonna really like it because last night I was sitting in bed reading it on my Kindle, and I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes when I'm reading fantasy it takes my brain a minute to comprehend, and I feel like I'm just stupid and I'm not understanding what's happening. Like I've said, I've only read one fantasy series and I haven't even finished that series, but it's definitely on my list to do. But anyway, I just feel like I'm not gonna understand it very well. But I can't really give any thoughts because, like I said, I'm only on chapter 3. There's not many thoughts to be given. But yeah, I feel like once I get into it more, I'll be able to explain better what the book is about and explain my thoughts more and how I'm feeling and how I'm liking it and all that stuff. So I'm gonna go read for a little bit. I'll film while I'm reading a little bit, but I'm gonna read, and then after a few chapters I'll come back and we'll see if I'm able to give you guys a better review and a better synopsis of the book. Obviously I could read you guys the back of the book, but I'm just gonna read and we'll see from there. So Hi guys, I am terribly sorry that I have not vlogged or filmed me reading. I literally binged Divine Rivals the other day on my Kindle. I read half of it on Wednesday and then I finished it last night, and I realized that I never came back on to update you guys, so I apologize for that. I promise I will get so much better at this. But anyways, I finished Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross, and I gave it a 4.5 stars. I think on Goodreads I gave it a 4 because you can't do half stars, but I would give it a 4.5. I already ordered the second book. I really enjoyed this book. At first, in the beginning, I was like, but then like after halfway through, I was really invested. I was reading like quickly and all that stuff. So basically this book is about Iris and Roman, and they work for this journalist company, and they're kind of going against each other to see who can get the higher position. So they're kind of like rivals or whatever. So they use their typewriters to like write journals and all that kind of stuff. And then at the beginning of the book, we find out that Iris's brother gets sent off to war because there's these two gods going at war with each other, and he gets sent off to the war. And then she starts worrying about him because he's promised her that he would send letters to her, and he hasn't. So she has this magical typewriter, so she types a letter on it and puts it in her closet because she thinks she's writing it to her brother. But then the letter disappears one day, and then they send letters. The person sends letters back, and she thought she was sending it to her brother, but she wasn't. She was sending it to Roman because they have these magical typewriters that send letters to each other, and he knows it was her, but she didn't know that it was Roman. And the banter's just so amazing. The letters are just so amazing. I really enjoyed reading the letters in here, and the banter between the two of them, it was just amazing, and I absolutely loved it. And I cannot wait to read the second one because this definitely left me on a cliffhanger, and I was so mad about it. But the second one is already on its way. I ordered it on Amazon today, which is January 12th. So I finished this a lot sooner than I thought I was going to, so I really enjoyed this. So a little recap for this reading vlog. So the first book I read was Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh, and I gave this a 5 stars. I am actually, after I film this, I'm going to read Keeping 13. I absolutely loved this, and I highly recommend. And then, like I said, I was just talking about, but I read Divine Rivals after that by Rebecca Ross and gave it a 4.5 stars. So I really enjoyed both of these books, and they were both books on my 24 reads of 2024. So I was so happy to get these marked off. I'm going to read Keeping 13 and then probably read the second book to this, and that'll be my books for the month. I absolutely really enjoyed these, and I would definitely recommend them 100%. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading vlog. I promise to get better at these. I like have more ideas that I would rather incorporate, that I need to like incorporate in the next reading vlog, which will be next month. So I really have some more ideas that I really need to incorporate, and then I promise I'm gonna get better at, and I will definitely in the next reading vlog be better at updating you guys while I'm reading the book and all that stuff, because I definitely need to do that. So anyway, I'm gonna go read because I'm really excited to read Keeping 13. So like I said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading vlog, and I will see you when I see you.